Hey folks, Grayson here from Wildwood's Beekeeping. This evening we are going to be getting into this hive, and I'm going to be sharing with you a few things about supering hives, and we're going to be doing a super check and see if they filled this up with nectar or if they've capped it off with honey. Nectar is honey that is not yet ready to be capped. Capped honey is ready to be eaten. So today we're going to be getting into this hive and sharing with you a few things about making honey. Because, you know, we've been keeping bees for 7 years. Each year we make some kind of honey, right? Let's go ahead and get into this hive and see what they have. And they have this propolis down pretty good. And look at all these bees up here. Look at all that. These bees love it up here. You know, whenever I'm talking about a queen excluder, for beekeepers who don't know, or for people who don't even keep bees, a queen excluder is a plastic or wire mesh that is usually placed between a super and a deep to keep the queen from coming up to your super. This is a frame of foundation. The bees aren't drawing it out. You see that? It's really empty, nothing's there. We're going to set that aside, and I'm going to move this to the middle here soon so they can start drawing that out. The edge is not either drawn out either. They're not really drawing that out. And here we go. All these frames, these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 frames are already drawn. And I want to mention that it would have took longer for these bees because this super was already drawn. You know what I mean? It was already drawn, so they didn't have to do too much work. But there was some frames that wasn't drawn, so you know. We're just going to see that this frame right here is a frame of beautiful nectar. Look at all those bees. These are a lot of worker bees and other bees in general. It's been about 2 weeks, maybe 14 days, which is 2 weeks since I've put this super on. And I've checked a few times, and they're storing a lot of nectar in here. It's getting later in the day, so the bees are not quite happy, frankly, you know. Okay, so one thing is, you see all that nectar? There's nectar here. In the middle, there's no nectar. Why? There are eggs right here. There's eggs on this side, and eggs on this side. You see, the queen has been up here. I did not put a queen excluder in here, so well, you know what happens then. The queen will come up here and decide to start laying. That's no good. But I'm going to tell you something, guys. It doesn't matter because right whenever these bees hatch, what's going to happen? They're going to store it with honey and then cap it. So, no biggie. But we still don't want a queen laying up here. But it's not really a big deal for me. As long as you're not using it for comb honey. If you are trying to use it for comb honey, you may want to be a little more precise that the queen's not up here. But for me, it doesn't really matter. These bees are not happy. This is another good frame of honey, and also in the middle there are eggs. So you see there's just like a little patch of eggs right here, and on the other side, little eggs there. A lot of nectar. This hive is full of nectar, which means nectar slash honey is different. Nectar is what they just bring in, and that means it's not ready. If you see uncapped honey, that means the moisture content within the honey is not ready yet. Once it's capped, it will be ready. So you see this side, it's a lot of nectar, a little pollen, and no eggs yet. There is some pollen in here, and a lot of nectar. So good frame here. Trying to get in here and set some of these frames down. This one is my Russian hive. This hive is a real good honey producer. I mean, look at these bees. As long as you provide them drawn comb, you know, they go pretty fast at it. They still do fast whenever you don't provide the drawn comb, but it does take a little longer. So, I added drawn comb, so I would have added about another 2 weeks for this to be full like this. Nothing here. There's no eggs. I don't see any eggs yet. So that's good. The queen only went to those middle frames, and that's it. And that's another good frame of nectar. Nectar on that side, not ready to be capped. Not all the way full, but to the point where it is almost full. This hive ain't one of the nicest hives in the apiary. It's one of the mean hives on the property. And also, this hive along with 2 other hives are kind of spicy and kind of mean. I'd say defensive, more defensive than the others. And look, this frame is fully functional with a lot of nectar. Each cell is filled to the top with nectar. Same with this side. Look at that, guys. That is a beautiful sight. And don't worry, it's soon going to be capped. It's not going to take them too long. Haven't found a queen, or don't see too much signs. Of course, we see some eggs, but that was... I actually checked here the day before yesterday, and those eggs were here. So, either way or another, you know, it's not really a big deal, honestly. Let's move out from the side, and pull up this frame and see what's in here. Another beautiful frame of nectar. Look at that nectar. It is almost ready to be honey. It's about ready. Sometime it will be, not fully, but almost. Once this is full, we're gonna extract it. So that'll be fun. So we're gonna move some of the full frames over. Before you continue watching the video, make sure to subscribe if you're new. And before you continue watching, make sure you smash that like button. That gets me pumped and thrilled to make you more content, more informative content, to maybe help you on your beekeeping journey. Now, let's get back into that hive. We're moving some of this stuff over to put the foundation frames in it and kind of mix it up a little bit. Move that there. We're going to get it right here in the middle. Let's move these frames over. I'm trying to work kind of fast. Faster I get in here, faster I get out. Okay. We'll put this frame in here. This is a frame of foundation. There you go. There you have it. That is basically all there is to it for honey. You just got to make sure you have a good super on here. And if you want to, a queen excluder, like I mentioned, is a handy tool to have to make sure queen doesn't get it up to the hive. But right now, I'm not going to use one just because, well, there's nowhere else for her to lay, really, honestly. So we're not going to worry about the queen excluder. But a queen excluder does come in handy. Just make sure whenever you go into winter to not keep this on the hive. That can put disorders in the hive, and you don't want that. Well, folks, that was it for this video. We had a good time checking the super, see what kind of nectar we have, and overall, we did a good super check. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to smash that like button. That helps me a lot. Well, guys, take care, everybody. Be safe. We will catch you on the next beekeeping video.